We are back, and it is early morning here, and soon the village will be waking up. Oh, look at this. We have got some eggs. Wonderful. All right, we are going to take up all of these troughs and the food, and it has all been moved. And now we are going to watch and see our animals discover the new location where their food will be. I did set a couple of troughs out here with a bit of food in the hopes that we draw in a pig. We need a sow and maybe some more chickens. We might need a rooster. Not sure yet, because there were 2 babies in here and they have grown, but it doesn't say specifically whether they are a rooster or a hen. Okay, everyone seems to be gone from this area, probably because I scared them off. I think we have one more area where there might be a trough that needs to come up. And that is going to be... let's see, where is the area? It's the area where we have the gate, where we draw the animals in. Oh, sorry to scare everybody away. Oh, we do have a new cow. I don't think it's this one. I don't know. You can't go out that way. Yeah, right over here there is a trough of food. We're going to pick that up. Gosh, these were full. All right. So if... oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Okay. If there is a chicken out here or a hen that ate out of that trough, we might find some eggs roaming around here. So far I don't see any. All right, let's go check out. Sorry to scare you away. Let's go check out where the troughs will be placed from now on. Hi. How are you? Yep. All right. And that location is going to be straight down here. Oh, and look at that. We already have somebody. We are going to go into creative so that we don't scare everybody away. Okay. This is the new location. This is going to be our barn and hen house, basically. We have our boxes up here, and we've got some rabbit food and chicken food and some, hi there, grass, pig feed, and some more grass. So, at some point, we should see everybody making their way over here. But what this means now is that we are going to need a shepherd, maybe 2. And that means that we are going to need more housing. Or we can double up the beds in the houses that we already have, which that's probably what we'll end up doing, because my understanding is that folks back in this day and age, they lived in groups, families, things like that. I think it might have been unheard of for a single person in each house. So I would think because maybe they don't have the resources to build houses for each single person. Anyway, this barn / hen house has the same option as the last one that we built in Daneberry, where you can open up this door here and you can get the eggs. So, and hopefully not disturb everybody who's inside. So, we shall check back in here later and see who has taken up residency. I do think that we probably should get a chest. And one of my rules is when I work in the village, and I'm doing this for their benefit, they pay for most of what we need. Oh, there's a baby right there. You have to go in the little hole right here. That's what this is for the little animals. Also, that is there in case the shepherd shuts these doors. Our little animals can at least come and go. Oh, interesting. Lucia must be done in her garden. Okay. Let's go see what everybody else is doing. Triss? Not in her garden either. She must have done her best and is now taking a bit of a break. Yeah, garden looks good. Looks very good. Okay, the next thing I want to do is start working on our forge, our ore works. Yeah, I'm waiting to see. Oh, look, there's a chicken. There's a chicken who wants in. There you go. You're in. Let's go see if she sits down. Well, there's nothing to sit. There's no eggs in there. Oh, good. 2 of them found their way in. Excellent. Eventually, they will all be in there. Anyway, yeah, the next thing we're going to do is start working on the ore works. Let's, oh yeah, hold on. We were, oh gosh, I don't want to scare everybody. Well, one of the reasons I put it over here was because it's kind of out of the way of where I would be most of the time. I'm going to be over here. This is where the ore works is. So I wanted to put that far enough away that I didn't scare away, you know, the rabbits and the chickens. I think that is far enough. Once in a while I'll come and check up on the gardens, but that should be far enough away that they don't really freak out. So, and mostly it's just the rabbits. The chickens, they'll eventually calm down because I have a mod called Chicken Sit. There we go. Good. Oh, I think that's just so cute. Anyway, okay. Let's go over here where we don't bother anybody because we have to go back into survival mode and put some of those away. Grab this. Grab this. Okay. Go back into survival, go back over here, set down our trunk. This has our extra food. Yeah, I could just sit here and watch those guys play all day. All right, there's our trunk. So now we're going to put in there, let's put the hay or the dry grass in there, the pig feed, the chicken feed. Let's put 1 trough. In 1 small trough in here. Okay, these others, they go back to creative mode because they are not ours. Okay, good. More animals are finding their way. Look at this. This is what I wanted to see. Good. All right. As long as we're here, let's go ahead and plunk down our shepherd. Where would be a good place for our shepherd? Maybe right here? Okay, let's put our shepherd right there. All right, going over here into VS. We are going to look for a shepherd station and a shepherd. We are also going to be putting in a couple of soldiers because now that we have these animals, we're definitely going to need someone. Hi there. We're going to need someone to protect them. Okay, this is your new job. You're in charge of all these animals. Okay, have fun and good luck. Oh, look at this. Did you do that? Ready to lay. Ready to lay. Well, come up in here and lay. We don't have a rooster. We had another chick. I don't know if that one turned into a male or a female. Are you talking? I hear talking. Okay. Big Bull, are you having a hard time? You have to come in these doors right here. I was wondering if these doors being mounted on the outside here were gonna hinder their ability to get in. I see he's trying to get in this the little door. Yep, they closed them. Okay. Yeah, I don't want you to close the doors, but I don't know how to make them so that they don't close. Yeah, stop doing that. The animals have to be able to get in. Oh, I think maybe eventually they'll work their way around. I don't know. What is this back here? Oh, it's a rabbit. I'm still looking for the other chicken. There were 3. There was the big female and her 2 little eggs. Her 2 little chicks. Oh, these are the pullets. So where's the hen? The original. Those are the 2 babies. Where is the original? Huh. As far as I know, we don't have any predators within our fences. Do you want to go in there? I feel bad for you being out here when everybody else is in here. Oh, is it possible that this was the original? Oh gosh, no, that's a wild turkey. What are these? These are capercaillies. No, you are not. I could let you in, though, if you want to go in. I mean, that is literally my job. To break down the fence and let you in. Oh, well, you know what we could do? We could encourage her to come in. There we go. And she gets closer and closer, then we eventually make this area smaller and smaller. I don't know if putting a, but I don't really want to put a, I was going to put a food drop down here, but I don't really want to. Just to draw her in, because then these guys will eat all the food. And I want them to find their way over to the barn. Oh, there is our new cow who came in a little while ago. She came right up to the gate. There's the other hen. Are you trying to get that food? You can't reach that. That's the original hen that we had. Oh, the babies. We got lots of babies. Okay, yeah, anyway, the cow ended up in here. So she was standing at the gate. So we let her in. All right, we will see if that, let's see, what is the turkey called? It's a wild turkey hen. We'll see if she gets, oh golly. I'd like to let you in, but there's people right there. Okay, I know how to get rid of them. So I could let her in. There you go. All right. We have a wild turkey hen. Oh, wait. Good. Okay. Let's tear all this down. All we need now is a turkey. And then they could make baby turkeys. I bet those would be really cute. We can also just go out and get one. All right. I'm curious if she's going to hang around with these guys or if she'll be on her own. Because I noticed the capercaillies, they're hanging together. I don't know where she went. That hen is still over here. You know what we're going to do? We are going to remove this for the time being. There we go. So hopefully that little white hen will work her way. Let's see if we can scare her to the barn. Or at least in that direction. Hey, bud. There's food over here. Well, yeah, there you go. No, go the other way. Oh, golly. Ah! Nobody said they were the brightest. Oh, we have eggs. We can put the eggs away. Yeah, we got 4 more up here, too. I think we can go back out and put this chicken feed back in the trough. Okay, where did she go? Oh, hi there. I want to scare you toward the barn. All right, let's put our chicken feed back. She'll probably end up back over here. We have changed nothing. All right, let's go check on our barn one more time, just for the funsies. Yeah, 2 of you up here. Nice view, huh? Oh, look at the chicken. All right, back into creative so we don't scare her. I want her to find her way. There's the other. So we basically have 3 laying hens. Good. Are you going in the little hole? She sure is. Wonderful. All right. So if we want eggs but no more baby chickens, we don't get a rooster. But if we want more baby chickens, what are you doing? Come around to the door. Oh, look at this. Yeah, if we want perfect. That was the intention. Good. Anyway, yeah, if we want, leave these doors open. If we want babies, we need to get a rooster. Yeah, we're gonna fight over these doors. Yeah, I wish there was a way I could set them so they look like they're there, but they're not opening and closing. And I'm not sure how to do that. Let's see, can we... No, I can't put one there. No. Yeah, I'm not sure, I'm not sure how we could do that. I think we could probably chisel. We could chisel in some doors, and they would be open all the time. And then, of course, come winter, we'll have to close them, I guess. You guys, come around to the door. I know this looks like a door, but it's not. Who have we got here? Oh, it's another little family. Okay. Let's make our fence here and encourage them to go in. All right, and we can do that like this. There we go. Excellent. We have another family of capercaillies. Now, unless I'm mistaken, they do lay eggs, correct? And there are several hens. And of course we've got the king of the group. Okay. Yeah, I assume that they'll come in here and eat. Let's go check and see if capercaillies, yes, they will eat the chicken feed. And hopefully they'll leave us some eggs. Okay, you and I are going to have words about this door business. Stop it. Yeah, at least that one's open. Is this another egg? Yeah. I guess that would be the reason for fencing these guys in one area. So that maybe that encourages them to lay the eggs in the nests and not all over the village. But I want them to roam free. They're free range. Apparently that makes the eggs better. Hi. Okay, ready to mate. The guys are hanging over there by the barn. Okay, what were we gonna do? Oh, we were gonna start. Oh, hey, hi there. We were gonna start working on the forge. Also, we need to go and find a forge. I came across one in a cave. We got a lot of cows, but I'm not sure where that was, and I don't know if I marked it on the map. Let's look. Yeah, how would we even know? I did a lot of traveling. Oh yeah, I died over here. I forget how. Yeah, I don't remember. But somewhere here there is a mark. I think it's an R for room. That's one, but I don't know if that's it or not. But I suppose we could go and check. But yeah, in one of these areas there is there's a forge in a room. And I think the room had stuff in it that we could actually go and get. Okay, let's go put our new eggs away. 36 days, 35 days. Good. How much on this meat? 8 days and 7 days. Good. We've got a bit of time. Okay, and we're collecting our rot over here. We have everything we need. We can probably go out and do a little exploring. I think everything here is settled. Did we have anything in here? Oh yeah, we were cooking some things. Okay. Yeah, we're going to build our forge down here. We're going to go out and see if we can find the forge that I found. Bring it back. And then we'll come back and build our forge. First thing we need to do before we go, though, is plunk down another bed for the shepherd. So let's go ahead and put a bed right here for our shepherd. There. And it's already been claimed. Good. And then our next thing will be soldiers. We need to put some soldiers in here. All right. Everybody looks happy. Look at this. Nice. Oh. Yeah, we are in creative. That's why nobody's being afraid of us. But yeah, as soon as these hit first generation. Oh, you made it! Excellent! Good job, bud. Yeah, as soon as these chickens hit the first generation, they will no longer freak out. I wish that the rabbits were the same way, but they are not. Look, there's an egg. No eggs are fertilized, but that's okay. Let's see if we can make a cage so that we can grab... Is it the wooden cage that allows us to grab things? Yes. We could grab a rooster. We could do that. We have boards and sticks. The medium cage, this would allow us to grab a sow. We don't have a copper ingot. At least not yet. All right, let's give that back. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here and jot down these things that we need to gather for our next build. List has been updated. Let's go and make a small cage in the hopes that we can maybe capture ourselves a rooster. I hear him out there. Do you hear him? He just crowed. But I don't know where he might be. All right, let's see what we've got down here. Do we have boards? We have 2. Oh, but look at this. We also have wood, but the saw is in the other place, and we need some sticks. Okay, let's go do that. Yeah, eventually all of this will be located down here in our forge. So I don't have to go to 2 different places to tackle one job. All right. Got ourselves some boards. Sticks. And of course I need to go and look at the pattern again because we don't retain such information. There we go. Alright, boards. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And sticks. There we go. We have a small animal cage. And of course, like I said, we can't do a large one yet because we don't have any ingots. And apparently I need a copper one for that. And I do believe in that same area where I found that forge, I believe there were some ingots there. Alright, let's check our map and see if we can find that location again. Yeah, I'm very curious because I don't remember what happened over here where I demised myself, and then I ended up back at spawn, and of course that wasn't very far. Yeah, we were just out roaming around looking for stuff. Okay, let's check this location right here and see if that, oh golly. We need to grab some sticks along the way so we can make more ladders, because I do believe that that location is deep and might require us to install ladders. Yeah, we need to mow the lawn here. Do a little more manicuring. I'm anxious to get this village settled so that we can go on and settle another. Okay, we are going to make our way to that R on the map. We found a ruin. Seeds. Cabbage, good, because we don't have enough of those. Alright, this is not the cave we're looking for, but let's look in here anyway. Okay, nothing, but look at this. A lot of peat. Excellent. Alright. Let's continue our journey. Oh, excellent. Because we need sticks. Alright. Moving on. Very suspicious. I have found the location of the entrance to where that room is. Now, getting down here is easy because we can just jump and swim. But getting out, I do believe I probably flew out. Probably because I got lost in here. Alright, I do have the coordinates of that room. But let's see if we can just wander around and see what else is in here. We wander around in a lot of places, so it's very... Oh, yep, I remember that. It's hard for me to remember... Oh, look at that. That's fireclay. Can we get that with a shovel? We can. This is fireclay. This is my first time actually finding fireclay since the new update. I have found it in, I think, once, either in a vessel or in a chest, but this is my first time finding it in the wild. Wonderful. Good. Let's grab all this. This is going to help us be one step closer to where we want to be, because we need the fireclay to make the bricks for the bloomery. Wonderful. Wow, there's quite a bit here. I suppose we could be grabbing this. Nope, we cannot. We need a bronze. That's something I have not found yet, is tin. I'm very surprised I haven't found any tin, because usually by now we have found loads of tin. Oh, look at this. This is wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Let's go get our clay. I do believe we got all of the fireclay that was here. Excellent. Okay, but that kind of puts us in a little bit of a predicament. Didn't mean to toss you. Let's put our fireclay here. Can we stack these? We sure can. All right. Okay, let's mark this location. Look at that, it's already marked. We're just going to change it to a star, save it, and mark it so we can locate it on the map. All right, we're heading for this room, which is going to be 160-288, and it's that way. Okay. Not that way. Is there? I thought this was an end over here. Do we have to go up? Okay, well. Oh! Oh! This is it! This is it. And there's the forge. Happy camper. Excellent. Okay, anything else in here? Yeah, so far I'm not seeing anything that is going to be super helpful to us. Get out the way. Okay, a lead ingot, a zinc ingot, quartz. I'm not going to grab those metal pieces. We don't necessarily need them. We will find a million more. Wonderful. Is there anything in the crucible? I don't think so, but it's kind of hard to tell. No, there's nothing in it. We don't need the crucible. We don't need the pots and the pans or dishes. Nice. Wonderful. All right. Now, what we need to do is find our way out of here. Is that how we got here? Wow. Conglomerate rock. I'm wondering if I have come across that anywhere else so far. Okay. Let's put these away. Let's go ahead and grab all of this. Check this up on our back. All right. Let's get our way out of here right after we get rid of this. We're going to leave that black coal mark there. That's wonderful. And I'm going to remove this R because we did explore that area. Okay. Let's see if we can find our way out. Was it that way? See, this is probably why I flew out before. because I got myself all twisted and turned around and couldn't find my way out. I don't think this is the way out, because that's where the room was. Oh, look. I think we found our way out. Gosh, that was easy. I think I just panicked before when I flew out. That and this. How do you battle with this? Ooh. All right. Well, that wasn't so bad. Okay. Let's head back to the village and start working on our forage. We made it back. The place really wasn't that far. Let's see, 4:45 a.m. These guys are going to get about an hour's sleep, and then they'll all get up again. This is a part of that suspended animation, I call it, where life just stops, freezes in its tracks. When I am away from the village, and then as soon as I come back into range, everything starts moving again. You still haven't found the door, huh? Oh, for cute. This is so cute. But I'm sorry that those eggs are not fertilized. Okay, let's help this guy. Oh, sorry. Scared everybody away. All right. We're going to help this guy here find the door. Okay, any eggs in there? Nope. Let's grab that and grab this and grab that and that. All right. Get in there. There you go. Excellent. All right. Let's put our, go up there. She's pregnant. There you go. All right. Put that there. Close that door. Okay. They are in. Hopefully that helps them to understand how doors work. I understand they might be new at this. Oh, look at you. Basking in your new home. Okay. Let's get out of range before we go back into survival mode. Find our construction site and get to work. All right, we're back. I am going to unload and then we are going to start construction. I think we're also going to fire some of these right here. Nice. Okay, so if I remember how to make these blocks. There they are right there. There's 16 of them. Now these need to be fired before we can make a bloomery with them. Oops. All right. I'm going to go ahead and fire those and put everything else away. And when we come back, hopefully we have maybe the starts of our ore works. And of course, we'll be making it out of the same materials that we see here, because one of the rules for myself is that I cannot introduce a new material to an area. Can only use the materials that are here or something that I find, but I cannot just introduce something out of the blue to the area. All right, okay. Let's get ourselves back to work. Yeah, this village is shaping up nicely. Very, very happy with it. Cute. Yeah, I'm real happy with this. We shall return.